What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? It's your girl Moni, and I'm back at IntellectualRadio.com. So tune in, tune in, tune in, tune in, you guys, for this is the day that the Lord has made. So I will read in it. You better go tap somebody and say, she back on, she back on, she back on, she back on. Because I am. I'm most definitely back on. I'm in the building and I'm ready, guys. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Man. How was everybody Passover and Easter? I pray everybody was blessed this holiday season. I pray that you guys have come back. You feel rejuvenated and rejoiced like I do. Yes, because this weekend was something awesome. I pray that you guys had an awesome weekend as well, too. Thank you so much. Tune in, tune in, tune in. I keep telling y'all, get ready, get ready. For the last 4 weeks, I've been dropping words on you guys, trying to get you stirred up, trying to let you know this is your season. This is your season. This is your season. This is your season. This is your season to do great things. This is your season to build something. This is your season to step out from the background and step in front to the forefront. Yes, I am calling all the business owners who are looking to open a business. I'm telling you to come out of hiding. Yes, yes, yes. Come out of hiding your time. So today, last week I told you there is a blessing in your pressing. Yes, I did. This week I'm going to be talking about God's got a blessing with your name on it. Y'all remember that song? God's got a blessing with your name on it. Yes, because it's true. I told you last week that April showers bring May flowers, and it's still happening. We're still in the month of April. We're still in the month of April. So God is still showering down, yes, blessings, but you got to get in it to win it, people. You have to get in it to win it. I'm not going to say it again. Once again, you're tuning in to me being Moni at IntellectualRadio.com, and today we are talking about God's got a blessing with your name on it. Y'all know I'm a whole mess by myself. I don't mind getting excited. I don't mind yelling. I don't mind screaming, because why? I know God has something great in store for me. Not only has he already done it, but he continues to do it. Every day that he gives me breath in my body, he gives me an opportunity to get up, get out and do something. Okay? And it's the same for you too. As long as you have breath in your body, you are a powerful vessel. You can get up, get out and do something. I'm telling you guys, God is saying, come out of your mourning season. They've had us in the houses for too long, right? Too long. First, COVID had us down, right? And then they came with another strand, right? Excuse me, guys. Then they came with another strand. But guess what? We're still standing. We're still here. We still have breath in our bodies. We still have breath in our bodies. So I need for you guys to recognize that. Y'all give me one moment. I'm sorry, I got choked up with all of that yelling. Excuse me. I did. I am so sorry, guys. Thank you so much. I am so sorry, but I get excited. I get excited about what God is doing, because not only is he doing it, he has done it for me. Wow. That ain't nothing but that old slew foot. I'm telling y'all. See what he tried to do? He tried to take my voice, but I won't let him. I just slapped him again. Y'all better get with it. You better get with it. You better get with it. Wow, just that quick. Because he knows the word I'm about to give you. Wow. It's powerful. Come out of your mourning season. That's what it really is. Because God does have a blessing with your name on it. I'm telling you. So, today, guys, as I stated last week, we talked about there's a pressing in your blessing. I talked about how distractions come to throw you off of your task, to throw you off a track, so you won't finish the race. Okay. So, for all of those entrepreneurs who have started their new businesses and you guys have been working diligently, and then all of a sudden things just started coming right and left, back to back, back to back. I told you those distractions came to throw you off guard, to take you off of your mark. But I told you, as long as you were in your what? In your stance. I hope everybody had their stance on all week. I've been in my stance all week, and guess what? I made it back to this Monday. So now I'm here to tell you about God has a blessing with your name on it. You know how he is going to give you that blessing with your name on it? Come on, Moni. Let me tell him. Let me tell him. Let me tell him. It's because you are constantly pressing. It's because you won't let anything deter you. It's because despite what people say, despite what other people are doing, you are focused. Right? You are focused. You are in your element. I mean, things are dropping on you, but you are constantly moving. Like I just said, I know there are some people who are mourning. God dropped this on me this morning because I told you I lost a child too, guys. I lost a child. This is actually going to be the second year that she has been gone from this earthly realm, but her spirit lives on. She came, she touched so many people's lives. That young lady did what she had to do, but God is constantly showing me you have breath in your body. There's something I want to do in you. There's something I need for you to achieve, because guess what? Once I have achieved everything that it is that I need to achieve in this earthly realm, man, you better be ready, because guess what? I'm going to go on to glory. Yes. But there is something I have to do here. It's something we all have to do here. So that's what I'm telling y'all. You don't have to work for somebody else. You don't. It's in your obedience. Blessings come when you do what you have to do by starting your business. And yes, some of us have been called to work, right, in the working world, because we have to change some things. We got to change some rules, right? But for those business owners who have been teeter-tottering, I don't know. You do know, because that idea keep coming back to you. It keep coming back, and it's not going to stop until you step out there on faith, until you walk in what it is that God has for you, and it is that business. Now, I keep telling you, everything not going to be peachy kang in the beginning. Please, yes, plan for, like I do, plan for distractions, plan for deterrences, but at the same time, also plan to have a focus, also plan to keep your eyes on the prize, also plan to keep going, also plan to not let anything stop you, plan to, oh, it's an expectation. Thank you, Jesus. It's an expectation. Set your expectation. Expectation is nothing but determination. I expect the best. That's what expectation is to me. Because when you set your expectation, right, eventually it turns into determination, because you're going to keep going. You're going to keep moving. You're going to keep going. You're going to keep moving. You're going to be bobbing. You're going to be weaving. You're going to be in your stance. There is nothing that can deter you. There is nothing that nobody can say to you that will distract you. Nobody can knock you off your square. Nobody can tilt to your kilt. Nobody can do nothing to you. Why? Because you're walking in obedience. And in your obedience, God is going to bless you. All you have to do is start the process. I keep telling you, all you have to do is start the process, walk in the process, and finish the process, and just watch the blessings fall on you continuously, because they're going to keep coming. And after you birth that first business, my God, watch the second business come. And if you don't start a second business, guess what? Maybe it's in you to help somebody else start their business. And that still goes on your resume. Y'all don't hear me today. I ain't preaching. I ain't teaching. I'm just telling y'all, get ready, get ready, get ready. Because God has a blessing with your name on it. I need for y'all all to understand this. It's a shaking, a beating, and a pressing. But after you come through that pressing, ain't nothing but blessings. You have to go through something. You have to go through something. I tell a friend all the time, when I start seeing all negatives, how many know double negatives equal a positive? Me. I know, because I done seen a lot of negatives. I've seen so many negatives, so many, but those positives just keep coming. Two negatives equal a positives. I'm telling you, you can do the math on it all day long, but negatives turn into positives. Trouble does not last always. It most definitely does not last always. I keep telling y'all it does not. That's why you have to press through, because through your pressing through, it's an act of obedience. And in your obedience, God says, oh, wow, look at my child. Blessing on top of blessing, anything that you ask for. He says, first seek the kingdom of God. That's all you have to do is seek him. Anything it is that you want to know, especially about your business too, all you have to do is ask him. He drops bombs on you all the time. Just ask him and he'll give it to you. I promise you, I promise you, I promise you, I promise you. But today, I am telling you guys, there is a blessing. God has a blessing with your name on it, right? So we done came through our pressing season. We done came through our pressing season. Yes, we have. We're still pressing through April. We have to continue to press through in April so that we can get to the May flowers, because the May flowers are coming. I told you in the beginning when I first kicked this show off that we were springing forward. We were springing forward into greatness. We are springing forward into our destiny. So I am one of the ones that are on board. And I'm saying it. What God has for me, it is for me. No man can take it away. And I need for y'all to back me up on this. Get on this train. Come on, everybody get on the train. What God has for me, it is for me. If you have to look in the mirror and tell yourself what he has for me, it is for me. You do it. You have to speak a word over yourself. You have to encourage yourself daily, daily, daily. That's how you are able to stay in your stance and press through all of the rigmarole, all the yakadaka do-ness that comes your way. Because I keep telling you, trials are going to come, tribulations are going to come, all of these things are going to come. But when you keep your eyes on the prize, when you keep moving forward and you keep pressing towards your destiny, my God, all he can do is bless you, because it is an act of obedience. Yes. I'm sorry, I get so hyper, y'all, because it just be with me. It just be sitting with me. It just be sitting with me. It just be sitting with me. I don't think y'all understand. So I started off with saying there's some people who are out there mourning. There is no need to mourn, because there's something on the inside of you that God is trying to show you. He wants you to press forward, because you do still have breath in your body. It's not over. Yes, our loved ones have went on to to glory. Yes, they have. But there's something that you need to do. There's something that you have to do. Maybe it is starting that business. Maybe it is you moving up in your position in the corporate world. Whatever it may be, all I'm saying is it's your time. It's your season. It is our time to spring forward. It is our time to do something great. It is our time to press forward. It is our time to start setting goals, keeping our eye on what's ahead of us, and not letting anything deter us by any means necessary. I'm keeping my eyes straight ahead. Straight ahead. I have my target in sight. I have it in sight. For some, it may be a second business. For those who went out of business during the pandemic, I've told you, you're being restored in this season. You have to know that you're being restored. I told you, he shook you up because maybe it was time for you to get rid of a business partner. He shook you up because maybe you were in some form of bad dealings, whatever it is. Maybe that wasn't the right location for you. Maybe it wasn't the right business partner. Maybe you were in the wrong city. Whatever it is, you are being restored. It's time for us to get ready. It's time for us to move forward. It's time for us to walk in what God has for us. And when you do it, there is a what? A blessing in your obedience. I keep telling y'all, God has a blessing with your name on it. He has a blessing with your name on it. I don't know. Am I the only one? I get so excited when I hear it, when I hear it, because I know it. There are so many things I can say. There's only so much I can really tell you. But I like to go off of experience. Things that I have been through, but yet I'm still here. I'm still standing. The greatest example of them all, and my son, y'all, he blessed me. He did a report. They asked the kids to do a report on somebody that they respect, admire, and my son did the report on me. Yes, tear, 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 tear. When it asked what was this person's greatest achievement, my son opened a restaurant in the middle of the pandemic. Here I am thinking my greatest achievement was something else. But from my son's eyes, he even thought that was what? Something extraordinary. Because I did. I opened a restaurant in the middle of a pandemic. And I thrived. I thrived, and I'm still thriving. In the middle of a pandemic. And here we are 2 years later. 2 years later. And I'm still going. Still standing. And I opened this restaurant, even though it was in the midst of the pandemic. It was after the passing of my daughter. I laid her to rest. I took some time. But then I got back up. And I've been moving ever since. I haven't stopped. I haven't stopped. And I keep telling you, God is no respecter of person. So if he did it for me, I know he gonna do it for you. And whatever he's doing for you, that is exceedingly great. I know he'll do it for me too. So I'm just your biggest cheerleader. And you know, my goal is to free you up from some things. That's the name of my new business, y'all. Let's Free Them Up, Inc. I'll drop the email in the chat when we're done. But I'm just here to tell you, if I can do it, you can do it too. I always, one of my favorite stories is when people ask me, how did you start? I went to barber shops and beauty shops selling $7 dinners this was way back in the day, in an igloo cooler on their busiest days, on a Saturday, on a Friday and a Saturday, because y'all know everybody had to get their hair laid, right? Before they hit the club up. I knew that it was hard for them to get lunch. So I figured, why not bring it to them? One-stop shop. Food trucks, they weren't even around, right? Y'all remember them old warming trucks that they used to have? They didn't come out very often, right? They catered to warehouses and bigger companies, but they didn't think about the beauty shops and the barber shops. But God dropped it on me. He allowed me to know that they needed to eat too. So that's what I'm telling you. You may think the business that he's giving you, how he'll have you to start, you may think it's strange. Nah, I'm telling you, just to walk in it, because he'll turn that thing around. So from an igloo cooler to me catering, right? From me catering from various places all over, just in the neighborhood, I started catering for businesses. Chase, Verizon. I say it all the time. Chase, Verizon, Colorado Technical University. I mean, there are so many places I can name. That was just in the midst of my beginning. And it went from there to me catering for Target, Amazon, Wells Fargo. And I'm talking about corporate companies. I'm not talking about the retail stores. I'm talking about for corporations. So if he did that just for little old me, yeah, I'm a West Sider for sure. This West Side girl, I know he can do it for you. That's why I'm telling you. If you have a business that you have been procrastinating with, it is time. The first thing you have to do is walk forward. Give the business a name. Give the business a name. Put it on a paper. Just start writing things out. And as you start writing, watch how it flows. You have to birth your business first. Put a name to it. Once you do that, because you have to birth that business first. I keep telling y'all, we started this thing in March. Here we are in April. We're in the middle. We're on our way to May. So you got to get on this train. Because I keep telling you, April showers bring May flowers. And that's where the blessings are. But your business has to be birthed first. It has to be birthed. Don't just write it on paper and leave it on paper. Because faith is an action word. You have to get up and walk that thing out. You have to get up and start walking that thing out. And like I said last week, like through the pressing, it's not a run. It's not a jog. It's not a skip. It's literally a walk. Because when you take your time in things, it's not a race. When you take your time and you order, when you order it out, that's how things are able to come into play for you. Because I told you, when you run, you'll miss out on some steps. You'll move past something. So you want to walk this thing out. And by walking it out, you need to first birth your business. You have to give life to it first. Write the vision. Make it plain. If you're a hairstylist just starting out, give your business a name. Even if you may have to rent from Tammy in the back of her shop just for a little bit, that's still you birthing your business. You have to be in it to win it. Even if you're a barber, right? Rent from BB&M. It's okay. Still, give your business a name. Walk this thing out. To all of my food people out there who, if you want a catering truck, if you want a restaurant, you have to start somewhere. I told you I started with selling dinners out of an igloo cooler. No, it's your time. If that's what you got to do, girl, do it. They got better coolers now. I had to drag the cooler. It didn't have wheels. And then I called myself being smart. I had a cousin come help me. But she was like, nah, I don't want what you paying. I want to get in on this dinner thing. And she did. I told her, well, I make the menu. Here you go. You serve your food. I serve my food. You hit up one building, I hit up another building. Or I hit up one barbershop, you hit up the other. Because I'm telling you, even to the igloo cooler and the styrofoam containers that I had on the inside, even that business grew out. I went from serving 10 people to serving over 80 people out of an igloo cooler. 80 dinners. And we're not talking about over the whole weekend. I'm talking about in a day. And I did it on Friday and Saturday. So I tell you, when you walk through this thing, you do it in the proper order. That's obedience. Because why? You started your business. You're taking the proper steps to help yourself grow. And that's what God looks for. You have to try. You have to put some action behind the words. Action and movement go hand in hand because faith is an action word. It has to be some action in this thing. People always wonder how people like athletes and singers and actresses and actors, how they make it, right? It's because they don't stop. They don't give up. They keep going. Their mindset is there's always somebody out. My sister is actually an actress, and the way they look at it is that there's somebody always out there watching, and that's true. You never know who you're gonna come across. I heard Barbara say to me once, who actually does hair like for some elite clients, just in the right place at the right time. A barber had canceled. And they were looking for a barber. Just so happenly, he was a guest to somebody else. And his friend shouted out, hey, my homie's a barber and he good at what he do. But now he services the elite. So that's what I'm saying. Just order yourself. Pace yourself. But do what you have to do. Write the vision and make it plain. Get it out on a piece of paper. And after you at least get it written down on a piece of paper, that's it. It's over with. It's over with. And you stick to it. And you don't let anything detract you or deter you or throw you off of what it is that you're trying to achieve. Watch how successful you're going to be. But I'm going to keep saying it. You have to what? Be in it to win it. You can't just think somebody going to look at you and say, oh, you're a business owner. Here you go. No, it don't work like that. Because I just told you, I started out with an igloo cooler. Yes, I did. And that thing grew out. From an igloo cooler to a catering business. From a catering business to 500 square feet. From 500 square feet to 1,200 square feet. From 1,200 square feet to 4,400 square feet. So if he did it for me, I know he's going to do it for you. So whatever your business is that's on the inside of you, get it out before the end of this month. Get it out. At least that's the start. I told you there's a pressing. There's a blessing for your pressing. And now God's got a blessing with your name on it. But it all comes from being obedient. It all comes from being obedient and having actual faith and moving in that thing. Once again, don't run, don't hop, don't jump, don't skip. I need you to walk. I need for you to walk. Walk it out. And don't let anything deter you. Don't let anything take you off of your course. Don't let anything stop you, because they will come. Have you ever noticed when you tell somebody what you're about to do, they give you 50 million other things that they think of what they, this ain't that type of party. I'm just keeping it real. That's nice and all, but I got to keep it moving. And sometimes, a lot of times, in order for your dreams and your visions to manifest, you gotta keep them things to yourself. You don't have to tell everybody. Work on it for self first, and then just shock the world. Because I truly feel that's what I'm doing. My goal was to do it one plate at a time. Now I'm doing it not just with one plate at a time, but with one mic at a time. So I hope somebody received something from this message on today. All of my business owners that are out there that had to shut down during COVID, who are quietly working in the background, God bless you, because there is a blessing with your name on it. You just have to keep moving forward. What was that Michael Jackson song? Don't stop till you get enough. Don't stop until you get everything that is for you, everything that God has predestined for you. It's in your business. It's in that corporate job. Whatever he has for you, it is for you, but you know what it is. I'm just telling you to get ready, stay focused, stay humbled, be determined, keep your eye on the prize, and go get what he has for you. Walk this thing out. That's all for me for today. I love you guys. I will see you next week, Monday, same time, 12 o'clock. Tune in. You guys have just tuned in to IntellectualRadio.com, and you have been listening to me, being Moni. All right. Love you guys. Holla at your girl. Peace.
When shepherds worship. When shepherds worship. Yeah, miracles happen. Yeah. When shepherds worship. You need to know great things happen. When shepherds worship. When shepherds worship. And victory